Radio, the Chris and Emily Show. Time for Devotions in Motion. Our guest devotionator this hour is none other than, I think, one of the best female conference speakers in the country. Her name is Emily Danielson. She's also my wife and co-host.
I was looking for Beth Moore to show up.
No.
Oh, okay.
Beth Moore has nothing on you. I'm kidding. I like her deep teachings too.
Anyway,
I was going to ask you where we're going in God's Word, but I know where we're going in God's Word because you have assigned me some reading.
I did. Are you ready to go?
Do you want the two or do you want me to have the two?
I'll give you the two.
I'm trying to make an explanation so it's not like who's on first. Every day we have 3 scriptures and there's only 2 of us, meaning somebody's got to pick up 2 and leaving the other one 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Romans chapter 1.
Yeah.
I think I really want to talk about verse 18. And again, we got to remember, we got to tighten it down so that we're not doing little mini devotionators at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
We just need to. What are you thinking?
I can do this.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, from, I don't know exactly what verse it is, but from verses 20 down to 25.
I think so.
Do you want to do that? I'm so cold. Can I put my hands in your armpits?
No.
What was I going to say?
You could talk about it's time to dig deeper, and you could say, I've got 3 things to say about a little passage out of Romans chapter 1 where we are all week, verses 20 through 25.
Like as a devotion.
Chris, read that for me. You got it right in front of you. And then I'll read this, and then you give your points. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question for you. Does my hair look big?
No.
Okay. It just looks like really fluffy today. I didn't know if I looked like a Q-tip.
No.
Just making sure.
Am I still as ugly as I was yesterday?
Yes.
I don't know. It didn't make much. It sucked it in and didn't spit it back out. It's that stupid bun.
You have a coffee pot that spits?
I've got coffee right here.
So coffee's a pretty important part of our day. We need to stay awake. Chris is having a hard time operating a coffee pot. He seems to be blessed a little beyond his intelligence. An awesome coffee pot.
Now, don't get me wrong. This coffee pot is one of the greatest gifts that was given to the Miracle Studio House, and the people who gave it are some of my favorite people in the world. But it's one of those where you have a reservoir that's heated, and so you add water, and I'll add like 20 gallons of water and get a half a cup of coffee, or I'll add a half a cup of water and get like overflowing. And it took me a long time to balance out how that bun coffee maker made coffee, and it does make good stuff once you figure it out. For you.
You got a stupid bun.
Right here, coffee for you. All right, this will be the first one. What is the date tomorrow? October 1st?
Yes. What difference does it make whether it's on the phone or on the... What difference does it make whether it's on the phone or on
on
the
your
computer?
phone, you have like 5 different things that you can do.
They claim to know God, but they've made an exchange, His glory, which we just talked about is His creation. They exchange His creation for a lie. Well, what's that lie? The lie is these images made to look like mortal man, birds and reptiles, and so on. And there's like 4 things that stand out here. First of all, he says that...
I want you to do. I'm going to come back at the very end of when I read.
Yes.
I'm going to take everything else off.
Okay.
And here's what I want you to do. I want you to come in and I want you to say, I've got 3 points to make about this. Here's point 1, here's point 2, here's point 3.
Sometimes even after all of our show prep, we've gone through it all, we start recording and we get a little off track. We start going down tangents we didn't really intend to. Kind of an iron sharpens iron thing.
Gospel.
Ouch.
Boom, hit him with the gospel again. Just give them the truth. What's wrong?
I have a pain in my side.
What are you, gassy?
It's called Chris Daniels.
So you're saying I'm like a fart? Is that what you're saying?
This is not a fart, you fart. God, it's right here. It hurts.
All right.
All right. All right, start over. Yeah.
We're the Gassy Christian Show. So to review, it is that they have no excuse. God revealed himself in creation.
Through his creation.
They actually knew God deeper than that. And then C, they made the great exchange.
Instead of looking at God's creation and acknowledging how that points directly to him, everything he has said, everything he has done, they started worshiping these images to where we are today as a culture.
Awesome. Okay, so wrap it all up for us.
Be careful what philosophies you buy into, because man is full of them, putting them out there each and every day. Get back to God's word. Trust what his word says. And when
We're Chris and Emily on Real Remnant Radio. I had a punchline there. You said full of them. I thought you were going to say full of it.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, do we really want to go on our... Man is full of it.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let me edit this down.
All right.